Hello, everyone. Give it a second for people to get in here. My apologies to Ariel, who was on standby, and I'm sorry that I had a lot going on around here tonight. Sorry, Ariel, if we miscommunicated or if I messed up. I think it's been 2, maybe 3 weeks, probably closer to 3 since I've done a live. Kind of not really as much in the idea of doing lives as frequently anymore. It's kind of, you know, hey, Life Freedom, how are you doing? I was going to throw some stuff out there a little bit about myself to some degree. Basically, I haven't been real consistent in uploading on any of my channels other than like my dog channel. And even then, that's like suffered a little bit. I am hoping that you guys will click on and watch this video. I'm going to drop a link to it in chat because it's a video that I am kind of like hoping will get some steam. And Life Freedom, if you could like bookmark this and hit it when you get a second. This is my dog's channel. I'd appreciate a sub if anyone can get it. And I'd appreciate anyone viewing it who can get it. Kind of trying to work on my dog channel a little more. Haven't been out field herping as much as I normally would have by this time of the year. Normally I would have like 15 trips under my belt. I've had maybe like 3, maybe 4, probably 4, I think. Hey, thanks, Life Freedom. Really appreciate you. I've been trying to keep up with your lives. I'm just kind of bummed as I can't usually make your lives when you're live, but I do let them play afterwards, trust me. Definitely, watch time is important. It's more important a metric than it sure used to be. It's used to it was the number of views. Now it's like the amount of time watched, and it's kind of a little different from the YouTube we were dealing with 12 years ago. Live, I'm excited to see where your channel goes because like you do that kind of thing that you do with that other guy. It's good stuff. If you are into like homesteading or prepping or stuff like that, be sure and hit Life Freedom. Check him out because he's got some good stuff on his channel and he's just getting started. Hi, Ariel. You missed my apology to you a little earlier. I realized I said I was going to do a live on a comment I left on another video, and then I kind of got hung up with some other things. I had a phone call that was important that I had to take. I've got a friend who, dear friend of mine. He may be watching. Then again, he may not, and he may watch it tomorrow. But he had he's got something going wrong with one of his internal organs, and so far the news looks good, promising, or at least better than what we thought it could have originally been. He was in the hospital for a few days. I'm not going to drop his name because he may not want that out there. That's okay. But he's been on in my thoughts a lot lately. I met this guy in like 96, 97, and we put in a lot of road miles together. I'm hoping he's going to get to go on a trip with me soon. Not too far, but I'm kind of hoping to employ his services in one of my upcoming videos. I just kind of been in one of those funks where, sadly, YouTube does this thing, and maybe I shouldn't say sadly, maybe it's just kind of the way it is, where it's like, you know, you want to do videos within your niche. That's like a big buzzword on YouTube. And, so like, you know, like I started a dog channel, primarily for my own like entertainment and just to have memories of my dog. He's getting older, won't be with me forever, so I'm a little, you know, kind of aware of that. And some of those videos are gaining some traction, I'll say that. And I'm kind of using a formula that I kind of picked up on, about, you know, using certain songs off YouTube for certain kinds of videos. Cold Gatorade tastes good at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, when your allergies are getting the better of you. I'll say that. Hopefully I'm kind of back producing my regular field herping reptile videos soon. I don't know, I kind of relied a little too heavily on the lives and the shorts to kind of carry me through like a season of not really wanting to do a lot of editing. I'll say that. It's not that I'm always ready to go shoot video, get out in the field, go find stuff, shoot animals. It's just, that's something that I'm always going to be ready to do. It's the whole editing process that I'm just not that fond of. I mean, I can do it, and I like to do as few edits as possible. That's where the dog channel's been a bit of a creative outlet for me. It's, you know, I can kind of make videos with like simple edits and stuff, and a lot of people watch dog videos. I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like, it's a bigger, more popular niche than reptiles, I'll say that. Just, it's probably more competitive too, in a way. Well, I don't know about that, but gotcha, Ariel. Hey, take your time, Ariel. I don't expect a big crowd tonight. It's been a while since I've done a live, and I know that, like, when you do lives, like, you get your best numbers when you like schedule it, announce it, premiere it, all that stuff. I've just never really been able to nail down that kind of availability. life is just very, very chaotic right now. A lot of stuff going on. I've got some meetings with some attorneys next week to review some papers, and I've got some other stuff I'm working on. You know, and it's just kind of been a real busy, hectic time in life, and I'm kind of working my multiple channels. I kind of need to make a drone video. I haven't droned in like 2-3 months, something like that. I'm kind of itching to do that. Now that it's summer and the winds calm down, it's going to be a lot easier to get out there. I just got to get out there and do it when I've got good light. And not that, like, you know, I can't, it's not like you can't do it during spring, but the wind in Oklahoma during the spring is just hellacious. You know, we have a lot of tornadoes. You know, it's like the old song, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Wind is the bane of people with drones. So I want to say summertime is really kind of the best time, in my opinion, to do videos or to make drone videos. Things are green. You do things during winter like everything's dead. I kind of got the idea to start doing videos that I did in winter and like reshoot the same scenes during the middle of summer. So I'm going to do that on my drone channel, and I'm not asking everybody to follow me on every channel I have, because right now, as fate would have it, I've got 2 different reptile channels, continuing both of them. One of them's monetized, although it's not really bringing in a lot right now. The other, I would like to get monetized. I don't know that it's ever going to. That's fine. I'm kind of like past all that at that point. It's like, I kind of see why people, you know, just kind of don't really care, but they get there and they kind of find out what it is, and then you have a video goes viral, and then YouTube decides to take that money away from you, and so you get to the point of, I don't care about monetization. Sadly, not everyone can be that way. I know many people who watch my channel rely on their YouTube income, and it's definitely a pain when that happens, and you lose like a video that's paying out, or you get your monetization turned off. It just can be a bummer. Live, I noticed you cut back a little on your lives, but you are still doing them. I'm glad. I kind of like that economics guy that you follow, and you kind of intersperse him into your lives. That guy's pretty interesting. Haven't had time to really pick apart a lot of his stuff, but he seems pretty interesting, we'll just say that. Yeah, that's true, Ariel. Wind is hard on a lot of videos. A lot of times I get criticism for like my nature videos where like I leave in the wind noise, but a lot of times if I want to pick up the noise of the animal, there's not a real good way to filter out the wind noise. You can put on one of those, they call them dead cats or something, microphone covers, and it's supposed to block so much wind noise, and they don't always do that the way you would hope. Sweat of Soap ASMR. It's been a moment. Glad you're here. Live feeding ASMR. Glad you're here. Definitely appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. I got a message from Ozak that I'd won something, and I don't know. I need to get to Instagram after here. If I don't, just crash and go to sleep, because it's been a long day. I'll say that. Hey Eric, good to have you here, man. I saw your story on Instagram, and I'm looking forward to that video. I hope you make it. I want to say you had a couple of cobras coming in. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe I'm not. Either way, definitely cool. This is I just kind of, felt the need to do a live tonight and just kind of like, hey, I'm still alive. I'm still out here. More videos will be released soon. I just have not been motivated to get in front of things and edit things. I mean, I've got a ton of footage. I've got a ton of footage from last year that I haven't even edited. So, I'm going to be 2021 herping series. But I've also noticed I go through spells and where I might make a lot of videos or whatnot, and then it's like you make some, you put some back for when you don't want to make them, which I did not really pay attention to this time around. Hey Eric, I just threw you on as a mod. I appreciate it. Let me know if you want me to pull it and I will. Triple albino het and a forest cobra. That's cool. Gotta watch some forest cobras, man. Serious venom with those guys. Ariel, I understand that. Sometimes I kind of wish I would have set up just one of my channels and made different playlists for each category. But what I've seen from that is when you go from drones to dogs to nature, it doesn't seem like it works as well. I think your lives and your cooking videos kind of play off each other pretty well. I think it kind of works for you, kind of doing the stuff that you do, and but kind of looking back, I kind of wish it was more like the old YouTube, where that was a more successful setup, where you could make a playlist with all your nature videos over here, a playlist with music videos over here, a playlist with drone videos or photography videos, technology videos over here. Now it's just kind of you need your own niche for each video, or you need your own channel for each niche. CBB Forest. Yes, not the typical psycho. Oh, that's good. With forest cobras, they're definitely interesting to work with. I will say that. Hey, AR Information. How are you doing? Good morning. Yeah, it's very early in the morning here. I'm getting ready to go to bed before too long, so I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm glad you caught me. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. But anyway, I'm kind of looking into ways to be more creative in my videos, because you do, I won't say the same thing over and over, but when it kind of feels like that's what you're doing, you kind of easily fall into a rut. So then I'm thinking, maybe I need to do a little this and a little that and things like that, and maybe work on telling more of a story. Definitely not a big storyteller, and that's sometimes plays to my disadvantage, because sometimes that's the key to keeping people around watching your videos. And so that sometimes works against me, but I'm I'm going to work on doing less videos this year on my nature stuff and putting more work into them when I do them, and definitely adding more B-roll, more storytelling. I get that, Ariel. And having one channel monetized is to me a pain in the butt. It was Derek's Reptiles who, congratulations, Derek. I know you'll probably watch this later. So proud of you. 5,000 subs. Good job. And Derek's Reptiles is an interesting niche type video channel where he does a combination of reptile videos, but he also interviews people from the reptile community. No, maybe sometime he'll have me on as a guest. I would be honored, actually. Plus, he's one person I would kind of give some pretty good story to. Yeah, I tell you, Ariel, I'd set up the Angry Atrox to be like my main channel for like the rest of my life for my nature stuff. And then this one, Roundup Rodeo, monetized unexpectedly. It just kind of went there and became eligible. So I kind of thought I'd be stupid not to do this. And so now I'm like trying to upload, videos over here first and over there second. It seems like they get more attention on the Angry Atrox than they do over here. But I'm not really sure exactly how that works because I've got like 8,000 subscribers here. But I'll put out a video, I'll get 50 views on this channel and it'll get 200-300 on the other. So 5,000 subs and only profiles, Eric. That's funny stuff. Hey man, whatever works, I tell you what, if I could make a, figure out some easy way to make new Gmail accounts and sub my own channel, I probably would, even though it's a bit dirty pool. I'd do that on my Angry Atrox just to get that thing going a little more because still would really like to have that monetized. Would like to have my dog channel monetized. Will never, ever, unless I get something like really wicked crazy, I will never, ever care about my drone channel being monetized. That's my fun project. I can pick it up and do whatever I want to with it, whenever I want to with it. It's good stuff. Hey Moon, I don't know if you saw my ID, but that snake that you had on your Instagram and your YouTube, some form of garter snake. I'm not sure which kind. Can't remember. I think you're in California. It might have been a wandering. But at the same time, I'm not an expert on garter snakes, so there's that. Yeah, everyone go say hi to Moon over Miami. Moon's been around a while. Good people. Southern California. I forget what kind of species of garter snakes are there. I need to be more up on that for like different states, but like just handling stuff in Oklahoma. We've got like 47, 48 species of snake in the state of Oklahoma, and I'm trying to be on top of all of them. It's just where I'm going to do probably 90% of my filming. I'm working on a trip to Arizona. I'm hoping I can pull that off. That'll be at the end of this month if it goes. And what me and some friends are trying to do is we're trying to get out there like right after some of the monsoons when, things are like moving, because herping Arizona is definitely an odd place. Some parts of New Mexico I think are the same. It's like you get certain times of the year where, it's just dry and you hardly see anything. And then it's like you get the monsoons and the whole desert kind of comes alive, like all the flowers bloom. You see a lot more animals running around when that happens. It's about an 18-hour drive to where we're going, and I still don't know that I'm going to make it happen. Hopefully I do. Maybe I don't, you know. Hey, Eric, let me know in the comments if you can, if you're going to do a video with those two new animals coming in. Definitely be looking forward to that. Oh, you just got home from work, Moon. That's cool. I was always a big second shift person. When I was working like a traditional kind of job, I always enjoyed the second or third shift. I hated first shift. Eric B, you know I'm going to be on the lookout for those. You know that. Yeah, I think Southern California, I don't know if Southern California mirrors the same patterns as Arizona, but I do know that that Arizona, when they get their monsoons, it's like you got to be careful because you know, there'd be mudslides and stuff, and some of the mountain roads that we plan to hit would just be pretty phenomenal. Really hoping the stars all align to where I can go. No, you're next, Tazy. Okay, so that would be where it is. I'm surprised Eric right now. I'm not sure where he's shipping from, but I'm kind of surprised people are shipping right now because so much of the country is under a heat wave. We've had a really odd drop in temperature here in Oklahoma. We had like a cold front, like just come straight down, you know, Nebraska, Kansas, and hit us. And it's like, you know, the high today was 84, and it's been 100 for like 3 weeks straight out here. So, once again, if you're shipping from a cool environment to another cool environment, or utilizing cool packs, you may not need to worry that much. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna probably sell some of my turtles before long, so I'm gonna have to get some shipping stuff figured out. He's in Norfolk, Virginia. Okay, Norfolk, Virginia, to Pennsylvania. You're probably okay. I would be really scared to ship something to Southern California or South Texas or Alabama right now. Texas is pouring rain right now. I did not know that, Moon. Normally, we get some of the same stuff. Like a lot of times it seems like a front will come down and go south across Oklahoma and into Texas. And then during the severe hurricane season in towards September, you know, the hurricanes will push storms up through Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and they'll come hit us in Oklahoma. So, you know, it kind of just goes back and forth. Fungus Queen, glad to have you in the house tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed Iron Dog's live earlier. It was definitely interesting. Always fun. I was glad I got to see my buddy Desert Wolf Armory. Got to go down to where he's at a couple weeks back, visit with him briefly, not for long. Thought he was going to call me tonight. The bum didn't. Derek, don't be a bum. Call me when you say you're going to call me. But either way, he put out a new video, and it had been good because it had been a while since he had put out a video. But anyway, I've just kind of, like I said, been working on a little bit of stuff that is not my regular stuff. I've been, you know, like I said, doing my dog channel and stuff. And I was watching a live stream. He lives in Texas. Yeah, Texas is a big freaking state. It can be Texas can like it can be raining in West Texas, and there can be a drought in East Texas, and it can be cold in the North Texas or in the Panhandle, and then the South is hot as as Satan's butthole. I heard that earlier this week. A friend of mine's who transplanted here from Pennsylvania were like, my God, we moved into Satan's butthole. I thought that was pretty funny because it is like really nasty hot here. We barely broke 100 degrees Fahrenheit last summer. And a normal Oklahoma summer, we have like a month and a half of 100-degree weather during the peak of the summer. And then it's been those temperatures early on in the game. So I think it's definitely changing the reptile patterns, things, movements, times they move. It's like we went from like flipping rocks to skipping road cruising at 8 to 10, and now it's like we don't even start road cruising till like midnight or 1 in the morning. Exactly, Ariel, it's definitely hot. Hang on, you mean Old Desert Central. Okay, Eric, I'm not really tracking with you there, but that's okay. 250 miles from the Rio Grande. Ah, okay, so he's down in like Central Texas. Okay. Yeah, it's I tell you, knowing a lot of people from West Texas and South Central Texas, I know that anytime they can get any rain, they rejoice in it, because it's just like a lot of West Texas, it seems like, and even up in the Panhandle, it just seems like it stays in a drought constantly. And Australia's definitely the devil's ass. I'm tracking with you, Ariel. I'm tracking. Yeah, it's not uncommon here to like have like a high in during the summer, like usually more like towards the end of July and August, to have like highs 101 to 105, and being there, and the heat index, because of the humidity, the heat index is like 120, 125. It's definitely a humid heat. It's not a dry heat, I'll say that much. He calls me Eric Kelshas. Desert Central. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I remember that. If I remember correctly, he wasn't fond of the Venom Central guy. I honestly haven't watched a lot of his videos lately. Venom Central, that is. I have seen his channel, and I'm not saying he doesn't put out a good video, but just I just wasn't feeling the love there, and that's okay, man. Not everybody's into everybody's everything. Oh gosh. Exactly, Ariel. It seems like that's the way it's been. But then it's like we've had this like week of like, it was in the upper 90s for like the last 3 weeks, and now it's like not even breaking 85 during the day. Like I've been like swimming in my new pool every day for like 3 weeks since we opened it. Sometimes twice a day. I just enjoy having a pool. Once you have a pool and it's new, and you have water in it, and there's no snakes in it, and you don't kill yourself in it, it's actually fun. It's actually a good time. So, anyway, I've been kind of doing a lot of that, and just chilling out and relaxing, and taking all the pressure to produce new product off my own shoulders. But I'm sure I'll be back to my regular stuff and my regular old self in a minute. I'm going to throw a video into chat, and if you guys can hit it, that's from my dog channel. If you guys have already hit it, don't worry about it, because I know Iron Dog spread it around some earlier. But it's kind of a video that I feel like has the potential to gain some real traction for that channel. Iron Dog been over to swim lately? No, Iron Dog has been over to my house once. I've been over to his house once. And he's not been over to swim lately. He hasn't been over to swim, period. Yeah, I remember something in one of the lives a while back about, I don't know, we were getting into something kind of swirly. Someone made a comment, hell's probably you, Eric. And don't get me wrong, believe me, I'm all about being a smart aleck, because, it comes with the territory. Moon, interesting fact, the dog Odie, some Boston Terriers like water, the majority of them don't like water. And yeah, Eric, remember, I don't forget. Of course, I wasn't really tuned in when all that was going on. I caught glimpses of it, but it sounded pretty rank. Thank you for that, Ariel. Definitely appreciate that. But Odie, my Boston Terrier that I inherited from my dad, his name's Odie. I made him his own YouTube channel because, like, I can save the home videos and stuff I make of him, but I can't save all of them, and it's like I just kind of know there's going to come a time where I'm going to be glad that I made that channel. But he was trained with water. He's bad about jumping on people, and so my mother, when she was alive, would get a squirt bottle, and she would squirt him when he would jump on people. She would say, no, down. And if he wouldn't, he'd get squirted. And then he would stop. Don't know where she picked that up from. It seemed to be effective, but now he's kind of gone back to his old habit of jumping on people, and I haven't really bothered to see if the squirt bottle thing still works. Every squirt bottle I have is out in my animal building, so I don't really keep one around the house. But yeah, the dog did fall in the pool one time, Moon, before we had it all set up, or when we had first filled it, I'll say that. He got on the corner, and he's kind of a little bit clumsy anyway, so we try to keep him away from the pool. And the girl that's in the video with him, that's my wife's niece, she tried to get him to get in the pool. You'll see the scene in that video where he's not wearing a collar. She actually tried to pick him up and tried to bring him into the pool with her, but he was having none of it. But he acts like he wants to be there because that's where we're at. So, hey, thank you for that, Fungus Queen. I really appreciate that. It's just a channel that I'm kind of trying to get off the ground that, like, a dog channel. Dog channels seem to be really popular on YouTube, and they seem to grow really well if you're producing videos. And I've been a bit slacking over there lately. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like I've was making like 2 videos a week. Now it's like I'm like 1 every other week or something. It's just been summer, and there's been a lot to do, and then there's been a lot of staying in the air conditioning or being in the swimming pool. Not bad ways to cope with the heat excesses of the South Central United States. But anyway, I definitely, the thing about a dog channel is you can, like, pretty much every video you put out, non-offensive, nothing for anyone to complain about, very little drama, kind of like, as opposed to, reptile videos, people will, constantly criticize things, why is this like that? Why did you get the camera so close to the snake? There's a lot of people out there that are just weird. I just haven't figured it out. So, But anyway, I'm kind of all about making an easy video with less editing. And if I want to spend a lot of time editing a video, I want to do it right. I definitely don't want to shortcut things. I want to go the extra mile. And that's kind of where it gets me into a bit of trouble, because I lose patience with my nature videos, because I'm like, I don't want to spend another night editing. I want to be back out in the field, field herping. Yes, Ariel, the video of you dissing the royal family I thought was pretty hilarious. Not everyone, I think, in the United States is going to catch your kind of dry sense of humor, but I did. Feel free to drop a link to it in this in my chat, Ariel, if you don't mind, because I would like to see that take off and at least get your channel some traction. I thought it was pretty funny. Now, once again, keep in mind, I know people from Australia, I know other people from Great Britain, so I kind of get that dry, different sense of humor. But guys, if Ariel drops a link, if you get a chance, check it out, add it to your watch later playlists, whatnot. Ariel puts a ton of work into her channel. She's a supporter of many of us here. So I definitely would be grateful for anyone who picks up her channel, subs to it, catches some videos. She's good. Hey, thank you, Fungus Queen. Just stupid dog video. Yeah, Moon. Ariel is great. I almost wish we could get Ariel a gig where we pay her to like market and share our videos and stuff, because she's so good at it. Okay, that's it. Dissing the Royals. If you haven't seen it, I would check it out. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Ariel's videos are great. Yeah, Fungus Queen, that's my wife's niece. She does a thing on TikTok, and I put not a link to her TikTok, but her handle in the description, because she's kind of wanting to be in some more of the video stuff I do, to kind of see if she can pick up new followers from me. And she does not do YouTube, at least not right now. May at some point, but she has over 100,000 followers on TikTok, if memory serves me correct. And she I want to say she recently monetized her TikTok account, and she said the money is nothing compared to like what it is on YouTube and stuff. And I kind of wouldn't doubt that, because I've heard the same thing about Instagram. Like, people like monetize their Instagram business accounts, and and whether or not you can get I mean, it seems like the monetization thresholds are higher on the other platforms than they are on YouTube, even though YouTube may be harder to break. Oh, thank you. Yes, very, very lovely swimming pool that got built for us. I'm definitely grateful for that. And we've just been having a time of me and my wife getting in 2 or 3 times a day, or twice a day, or whatever. And we are having a 4th of July get together. And I'm going to have some friends over, small cookout, not too many people. And we're going to see how that goes. Fungus Queen, until we got a little bit of a cold front that came in, which is really abnormal for Oklahoma during the summer, we were in that pool twice a day. Definitely. It's I have a lot of dry skin and stuff, and it's a saltwater pool, and it seems like it's helping my skin and stuff, and things like that. Yeah, it's hard not to be in that pool. Hey Ariel, we wish you could be here. No joke. I'm still trying to come up with something. I keep my eyes peeled for ways to get people here from other places because um, definitely something I'm interested in. That's right, Fungus Queen. I remember that. You are in Kansas. I was thinking you were in Kansas. We've just had a cold front come down straight through like Kansas and Oklahoma, and I don't know if it made it to North Texas or not. But I do know that like normally we do not get temperatures this cool. I think it's like 72 degrees outside right now and windy, and for like the end of June, the start of July, that's just unheard of. But but anyway, I just wanted to jump on and say hey to some people and do a live because I'm still needing to keep videos. I don't want to say consistent, but at least keep uploading over here. I think I'm gonna get out of here before long because I am starting to get tired. I do feel like it's getting about time to go to sleep. Don't have to be up particularly early tomorrow morning, but we'll probably have something to do tomorrow that I will need to be to sleep for a decent hour tonight. I'm kind of a night owl. I'm I'm just kind of one of those people that stays up till 3 or 4 in the morning and then it's like, why did I stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning? This sucks. It's okay though. It's just is what it is. But yeah, Fungus Queen, I'm always glad anytime you can catch one of my lives. I definitely appreciate that. Um, Boa man, how are you? Good to see you stopping in. I was just doing a quick live, and I'm kind of starting to wind it down. Yeah, Moon, that was a hilarious video by Ariel about the royal family. I mean, once again, like I said, it's a dry humor. Not everyone in the United States will get it, but I enjoyed that, and I appreciate you guys checking out that video for Ariel. She's a she's a good ally to have in the YouTube wars. And I definitely second what Live said. YouTube is a challenge, and it is, believe me. Fungus Queen, what are you doing being at work at this hour? Um, what do you work in? If you feel like telling me. If you don't, no worries. And I'll understand if you don't, because believe me, I kept my professional life. Like, I would always say what I did, but like I'd never say the company I was working for or something. Just because, so many people out there will develop grudges against you, and a lot of people have nothing to do other than make your life hell or report your videos on the good side of the YouTube war. Gotcha, life freedom. That you are. That you are. Oh, that's right. The aircraft business. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Nice. Nice. I I definitely we have a lot of aircraft industry around here in Tulsa. We're a huge hub for American Airlines. Hang on one second. I had to type this. We used to have Boeing here. I want to say they went away, or they went to Texas. And American Airlines has been slowly but surely pulling part of what they do, or pulling more of it into Texas, so to speak. They're kind of focusing more on the Dallas area where Tulsa used to be a hub. How much is jet fuel? I don't know. It's Spirit. Okay, Spirit. Yeah. Okay, I'm familiar with them. Yeah, I don't know how much jet fuel is. I don't know how much airline costs are, like if the tickets to fly places or like if they went up like everything else has went up. Inflation's really horrible right now. I kind of have this odd gut instinct it's going to come down closer to the midterm elections in November. I could be totally wrong, but I kind of want to also say that I've kind of seen this play out before, so it wouldn't totally surprise me. Although right now, such a turbulent time in this great country of the United States of America, I don't want to get into too much of that stuff, but a lot of crazy crap going on. $171.3 per barrel. What is it normally, Fungus? I mean, I'm taking that comment as it's went up. And I believe me, airline fuel is not something I pay attention to the price of, although I probably should. But either way, I'm really kind of, like I said, hoping to make it to Arizona with some of the guys. May or may not happen. And it would be definitely very, very cool if it did. Yeah, the gas prices dropped just before the Australian elections, but they're back up now. Right on, Fungus. I understand that. Yeah, and they do a lot of that stuff. Like the people who predict oil prices kind of like stir up the market, and the the futurists and speculators say, "Oh, this is going to do this," and then they raise the oil prices, and some of it is totally artificial. I've definitely seen how that can happen. Okay, Ariel, you put up a short. I'm going to have to catch that because I did not see that. But gang, I've been on about almost an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short because I'm starting to get tired. I need to go to bed. Don't want to be sleeping in tomorrow morning, although I'm sure I will to some degree. Hey, Boa Man, good night. Always good to see you, bud. Fungus Queen, good to see you. Moon, Ariel, Live Freedom, good to see all of you guys. Eric B, I appreciate you stopping by. I want to say AR Information Channel, I appreciate you swinging by. I always like to go through and thank the people who took the time to catch my live. And more people will probably catch it tomorrow, because I do have some people that replay, so that's always a good thing, because it helps people get watch time. Watch time helps keep their channel moving. It is what it is. And guys, to anyone who checked out my my dog channel video that I threw up, I've got some other videos on that channel as well, but that one I kind of felt like it had the music right, some of the scenes right. I kind of felt like it should have taken off a little better when I launched it. It didn't, so I kind of like hit up some people to share it. I try not to do that too often because that just gets annoying. Everyone's like, I released a new video, share it everywhere. It's like, it's like, I mean, you do that once in a while, it's one thing. You do it too often, it just becomes, you just get lost in the sea of other YouTubers. Hey, I hear you, Eric B. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing your video when you get those guys in, because those looked cool. Yes, if you haven't hit the like button, please smash it on the way out or before you leave. Definitely helps get your video seen by a few more people. Definitely helps engagement, or at least that's what the pros say. So I'm going to leave it to them. Gang, I'm going to go ahead and kill this and edit it and turn on the comments. For some reason, I've got my comments set to not automatically populate when from this channel. I've kind of tried to change that, hasn't really worked. But anyway, gang, more models might help the video. Hey, I've got access to one, and she's volunteering for that. I'm not twisting her arm. She's wanting to get noticed. I think she's kind of hit a plateau with her TikTok. She hit like 100,000 followers and leveled off. Some of her videos over there have millions of views, and she really does make a good TikTok video. I mean, it's not just because, you know, she's part of the family. It's kind of more like she does that lip syncing stuff good. She does those duets good. The stuff that it seems like they made TikTok for, she really grabbed hold of it and seems to be pushing it forward. She's the only person I know who has a monetized TikTok. And she said, she's told me the money isn't as good over there as it is here on YouTube, but she doesn't want to do YouTube. I understand that. Yes, I don't know that we'll see more models, Moon, but I'm sure we'll see her again at some point. I just, like I said, I kind of put that video together, tried to keep it the right length, tried to pick the right song to go with it. Because I've noticed song choices can affect, I don't want to say this too loudly, because I don't want everybody knowing it and using it, even though there's a lot of people out there already know this, I'm sure. But sometimes choosing a popular song will help jack your video's views up. On that dog channel, I had one video shoot over 1,000, and I've only got like 200 subs on it. Then the next time I did one, it shot over 2,000. And I'm thinking a lot of that has to do with the music, because otherwise it's kind of the same old video I've always made. There's not a lot that was different. But I picked a YouTube most popular song, and then it seems like it gave it some traction, or at least those two specific videos. But gang, I just absolutely thank all of you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I need to get back at some point and start answering everybody's messages, because I'm just running behind everywhere this week. Not gonna lie. Life Freedom, always good to see you. Thank you for being a brother from another mother. Ariel, thank you for your royal family video. So awesome. I may check out that short on the way back out. But gang, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out, grabbing me some watch time. Definitely appreciate you. But thank you again, and I'll talk to y'all soon, and hopefully I'll be by your channels to see your videos. Have a good evening.